Hi everybody. Well, in a recent video that I was creating, I was talking about some banned things on the cruise lines, and I noticed that cruise lines have started to become much more specific in the items that you can't bring on board. And it just makes me wonder, who in their right mind thought that it was okay to bring these things on a cruise ship for vacation? Because now they have to specifically say you can't bring that item. Wait till you hear some of them. So most of us would say the same thing. Of course, there's banned items that you can't bring on board, right? You can't bring a gun on board. You can't bring anything that's corrosive on board. You can't bring fireworks on board, candles on board, things that can start a fire, that sort of thing. Most people would say, yeah, I understand, that makes kind of sense to me. But we also see coffee makers, expresso machines, bread making machines. Who thought to make bread in your cabin on a cruise ship? What idiot thought they could bring a bread maker on a cruise ship? I don't understand. Are you that much into your bread? Is there a specific bread that only you can make that the big cruise line's kitchen can't make? I'm pretty sure they can. I'm pretty sure they can make bread that you can't. Your little bread maker that you buy at home. So there's specific things like that. And of course, they have the traditional items like the guns and everything. But now they've had to go specific in saying knives. And they've brought out a list of knives now, saying that you can't bring military knives, you can't bring hunting knives, you can't bring knives as part of a multi-tool item, you can't bring a drill on board. Surprise, you can't bring a gun-like object with a sharp metal thing that will turn and screw somebody, screw into the wall and twist some. You can't bring a drill into the, you can't bring a drill on a cruise ship. You can't bring an ice pick on a cruise ship. And if you ever saw the movie Basic Instinct, you understand why you can't bring an ice pick onto a cruise ship. But yeah, they had to be specific to say an ice pick. And they even to go in so far as to say that any knife disguised as something else. So, if you have a cigarette lighter and it opens up into a knife, that's banned as well. And the x-ray machines will find that sort of thing. But, oh my goodness, some of the things that I'm reading on there, things that people tried to bring on board and things. How about this one? A cattle prod. The things that they shock cattle through thick cowhide with to get them moving into a location. Somebody brought that on their cruise. Why? I understand, well, maybe they're going to confiscate my taser because taser is considered a weapon, and I want something to protect myself when I'm walking around in foreign ports. I'm very, very nervous. So I'm going to bring a cattle prod with me when I walk around in the cruise port for protection. I think you get off of a cruise ship in Mexico with a cattle prod, you will take about 3 minutes before you're thrown in jail. Because the police aren't going to let you just walk around with a cattle prod. That's not going to happen. But somebody thought, hey, you know what? I'm going to bring a cattle prod with me on my next cruise because it wasn't listed in the banned item list. Well, guess what? It's now listed in the banned item list. Wow. I'm curious out there for you guys. What have you heard of and what have you seen people try and bring on a cruise ship? I'm really curious. I'm almost willing to also put another item on there of portable speakers. Like a portable boombox that you can hook up to your iPhone and then play the music louder and everything. First of all, you have headsets. Almost everybody has wireless earbuds of some kind. You can hear your own music. You can hear that. That's not a problem of hearing it. But some people will abuse that item, right? They'll play it in their stateroom at like all kinds of hours of the night. And staterooms aren't silent. They're not like my hotel room. My hotel room here, I'm in London, the airplanes are flying over from takeoff, right over my hotel, basically, and I hear nothing. I don't hear a thing. It's double pane glass, and it's really quiet. So the Hilton Garden Inn, just outside of the airport, not the one at the terminal, but the one outside, whisper quiet. Perfect quiet room. So I'll say that, but people in a stateroom on a cruise ship know you can hear your neighbors. If they talk very loudly at all, you can hear them. If they have an argument, you can hear them. If they're playing their music or TV too loud, you can hear them. When I'm in my cabin, I'm listening to my computer. If I want to listen to a movie late at night or anything, I put my headset on to listen to it. I don't hook it up to a big speaker that might disturb other people in the hall, in the cabin next to me, or worse, up in public areas around the cruise ship, where you just go up on the pool deck and you start playing your music, because the heck with everybody else's music, I like my music. Yeah, I'm almost okay with banning those as well. But then again, I don't use it, so it's easy for me to say. But yeah, the big one for me is like, who in the right mind thought, I'm gonna bring a cattle prod with me? Really?